It's hard to beat some of the classics, and it doesn't get more classic than Dino. So this is a very slightly modified version of the previous list that we had uploaded. I haven't uploaded a Dino video in quite some time, certainly not since the unveiling of Snake Eyes, so I'm very interested to see how the deck actually does into this new format. I haven't played it myself, not yet. I wanted to test it on camera just to see what exactly would happen if we were to take this into the Diamond rank. Now, this is a variant of our Dinomorphia list, so we are playing our 1 Frenzy and our 3 Theresia, as well as the Rexter package in the extra deck, which is really fucking good. But we're also taking advantage of a very small scrap package with the Chimera, Raptor, and Wyvern. And why are we doing that? Well, we're doing that specifically for this fella right here, Abyss Dweller. Basically, I'm trying to angle the deck to where we kind of get the same main board as before, but we get the addition of a Abyss Dweller, right? That's what I kind of want to do. I don't want to sacrifice the Dolka for it, right? I would rather have Dolka than Dweller, but if I can sort of finagle my way into getting a Dweller as well, that'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Now, we may actually end up changing this out. We may drop the Chimera, we may drop the Wyvern, we may end up going for a Giant Rex instead. Who knows? I just want to play the deck. We're gonna find out as we go along. Let's get into it. Alright, getting into our first game playing Dinos in this new format, and we lose our first coin toss. Go figure. I figure we're gonna go second here. Yes, we are, and that is totally fine. With some decks, of course, we care more about going second than others, but in this deck, we'll manage. We've got tools. We'll see what we can do here for going second, and this is... It's not great seeing the vanilla, but other than that, it's a pretty good hand. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really good hand. And apparently Lucas doesn't like playing cards. I'll take it. Sure, if Lucas doesn't want to play cards, I fucking will. Bet. Alright, double evolution pill. Not... Oh. So, right. We took the ballsy approach of only playing 1 pill and 1 Archosaur, so this actually kills our whole Archosaur line, but that's totally fine. We don't need it. We're gonna go for the Miscellaneousaurus. Activating good old Misk. We're gonna go now for the Soul Eating Overraptor. Overraptor then gonna get searching our deck for a baby. Well, mayhaps at this rate. Normally we would search for the baby and then we would pop it off the Animadorned Archosaur, but unfortunately because we opened up with our double evolution pill, that is no longer a functional plan. So what we can do instead is... Oh, damn, that was really unfortunate opening this up game 1. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie. Not going to lie. Not even a little bit. I'm not even the slightest inclination of deceit here. We are adding a card to hand, right? Do we have a way of putting another card on board? Probably not. We kinda do. We kinda do. I think we're gonna go Xeno Meteor. No, we've already got a normal monster in hand. God damn it, man. The fact that we opened both of those cards is really annoying. Alright, I think we just go Archosaur. This sucks, man. We'll go BAB, sorry. Yeah, we'll grab BAB. This fucking sucks. Oh, I guess we could have sent it to Grieve to pop this, to summon it, but then I still wouldn't have had a way to pop it, so it's kind of redundant anyway, so it's fine. We are still going to go for the Misk on the Animadorned Archosaur. Yes, it cannot be used its effect, and I know that, but what it can be done is used as link material for a Linkuriboh in order to get this out, which is somewhat better than nothing, because now we can use our Linkuriboh as material for our Secure Guard now. And why does that matter? Well, it matters because as much as it's unfortunate that we drew the pill early, we can still use it. So we are going to activate it. We're going to banish the Archosaur. We're going to banish the Linkuriboh from the graveyard. All of that's banished. We're going to summon the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Right? So this isn't lethal range, unfortunately, but it's definitely better than nothing. We're going to go into the battle phase here. We're going to swing for 35. We're going to swing for 1,800. We're going to take our 1,000 off Secure Guard now. So our opponent's almost down and out. And again, we still have the Infinite Impermanence and the Dinomorphia Frenzy, as well as our Ultimate Conductor flip face down with the BAB in hand as a poppable material. So this is unironically still a pretty decent scenario for us. Especially if Lucas here continues to not play cards. That would be nice. Necro Valley is kind of bullshit. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Gravekeeper. Okay, you're just gonna grab another Necro Valley. Cool. And he just leaves. Okay, yeah, sure. Stun. Good stun deck. Good stun deck. Love that. Next game. Alright, we take an easy first dub up against a sort of Necro Valley stun type nonsense deck. Hopefully this time we don't open up 2 of our Carnets. We don't run that many of them. The scrap cards kind of add 1 to the deck that you don't really want to see. Maybe, I mean, you don't really want to see a Scrap Raptor, but it's fine. Yeah, see, this is, yeah, it's just not one of those hands. Okay. That is fine. We're actually, because we've already got Frenzy, I'm not even going to summon for easy here. We're going to go for Misk off the rip. We can still kind of make something out of this. Not great, but we can make something out of this. We're going to go Misk here. We are going to actually summon the Archosaur. This is a really good hand, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're looking at this and you're thinking to yourself, like, oh, well, you know, it's bad because you can't do any of your, like, crazy Dino combos. I'm like, yeah, and you know why I can't do any of my crazy Dino combos? Because I've got these broken-ass fucking cards in my hand. Like, these cards are amazing. So, you know what? It is what it is. I'll take it, right? We're going to go for the Animadorned Archosaur here. Archosaur is going to pop for Easier. Oh, please imperm this. Please Veiler this. Please do something to this card. Please. Oh, brother, that would have been funny. Oh, that would have been great. Popping the Phreesia. Gonna grab the double evolution pill. Yep, that's great. Now we're gonna activate this. Or sorry, we're gonna link summon using the Animadorned Archosaur into Linkuriboh. Nice. Gonna link off our Linkuriboh into Secure Gardener. 4 cards left in hand. He's got something he can activate. So I doubt he's also got an Ash Blossom. For him to have Maxi, Ash, and what is more than likely an Imperm here, not likely. Not likely. Double Evolution Pill, we're going to banish the Phreesia as well as the Ash Blossom from our graveyard. Yup. Ultimate Conductor makes its way out. Alright, so we got Conductor Frenzy. That's a pretty... I'll take it. Conductor Frenzy is not nothing. I'll tell you that for free. Conductor Frenzy isn't nothing. And our opponent's a card down because they tried to maxi us. So fuck them, right? Alright, what are we dealing with here? What is the damage? Okay, Infuse 1. Infinite Impermanence. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Whatever. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of just... I'm a little bit worried about him having another Imperm. So I'm going to wait till he has a card on field before I activate my Frenzy. Gonna wait till he has a card on field before I use Frenzy. I don't want to get him. I don't want to get my Rexterm impermed frame 1. I'm good. What have you got, sir? Small World. Okay. I'm definitely going for Maxi. For sure. For sure. Because realistically, the way a lot of Mathmech players in particular play Small World is that if your opponent hasn't maxed yet, they will typically use Small World to either go into Circular or to go into Ash, right? And we correctly predicted that he was in fact playing Mathmech, which is good. So he's down Guardian. That means his Firewall cards are pretty much dead, which is good. Gonna banish that Dotscaper as well. Gonna grab Diameter from the deck. Okay, Diameter is interesting. He just has Circular. Awesome. Love that. Okay, we're gonna go Frenzy. Tame to Frenzy. Gonna special summon out our Kentragina. I'm gonna send Uno and Dos to the grave. Right here. Alright. Drawing into Fossil Dig. We're gonna go Kentragina right away. Gonna banish this. We're now going to go into Rex turn by sending our remaining Dinomorphia cards. Out comes Rex turn. Alright, yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. This should stop the vast majority of his plays. Right? I mean, realistically. My only question is whether or not I, like, stop him now. You know what I mean? If you, he still has his normal summon. He could normal summon. I mean, he's also under max C. That's also pretty important to remember. Okay, he's gonna go for the diameter. That's fine. So, right, the only, like... Do the maths, right? The only out he has, per se, is if he plays Singularity, and I don't know how Singularity works. So all we need to do is... His only real out to this situation is if he goes all the way into Singularity. Not Singularity. Terahertz. If he goes all the way into Terahertz, and then he expects me to wait until the battle phase to activate my Rexterm's effect, right? So if I wait to battle phase to activate Rexterm, then he wins because he just swings over Secure Gardener, right? So if he thinks that I'm bad at the game, then that's his win con. That's what I would have to assume. Being the Mathmech player, I would have to just bank on my opponent being bad at the game because there's no other win con. Of course, as soon as he goes for end of main, I'm gonna go Rexterm. So you know what I mean? Laplacian, you can't activate your effect. You can't activate your effect, Laplacian. I'm sorry. I don't know what you expected to happen here. That was, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That's her promo. Hang on, let's just for the culture. That's a promo. Next match. I haven't really been taking ranked super seriously for the last sort of couple of seasons. You know, it's one of those situations where I've done my time. I've beaten ranked. I've proven I can get to the highest rank time after time. I don't need to do it again. So I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna just chill. So, but I mean, apparently we're going our way through the ranks anyway. So, you know, we might just see a little something, right? We are going second here. This is a really good hand. It would have been very good going first. Playing in the Mathmech, it's gonna suck a little bit. I wouldn't say we're out per se, but it's definitely gonna suck. Playing in the Mathmech here. Okay, so we're gonna go circular then. Circular gonna get searching, I would imagine, for the superfactorial or the equation. So he either already has superfactorial or he's going to be grabbing it off of a Alimbertion. Interesting that you would create an extra strong imperm choke point there. I definitely wouldn't be doing that. I would definitely, if I don't have superfactorial, be using circular to search for that, purely from the perspective of if my opponent has an imperm and they're holding on to it, they're going to hit Laplacian, or sorry, Alimbertion, right? So being able to stop the Alimbertion, or sorry, being able to lighten the load or lighten the choke point that would otherwise be the Alimbertion is smart. The fact that he grabbed addition there means that he's already got superfactorial in hand, so that's fine. It's a bit of a moot point. Gonna bring back circular here. Gonna go Splash Mage, I would imagine, or are you gonna go Alimbertion to someone I don't know? Okay, just going hard Splash Mage. I bet. Her. Alright, into the Splash Mage then. Splash Mage gets to bring back one of his cards. Gonna bring back, what? Circular, I guess. Doesn't really matter which. Sigma, just to prove a point. Whatever. Gonna go for Sigma. Gonna go Sigma into the Link Decoder. Unless you want to go Addition first. No, you're holding off on the Addition. Gonna go Link Decoder. Alright. Then these two will go into their Transcode Talker. It's been a long time since I played, like, regular-ass Mathmech as well. I might play some Mathmech soon, you know? Let me know down below if you want to see a Mathmech video. But, Mathmech hasn't changed much. It's just doing more of the same. So it is. More of the same seems to be working. It's a pretty good deck. Not seeing a lot of Snake Eyes around, actually, which is surprising. I think people are sort of over it, right? People are trying out different things, and they're wanting to play with other decks now, right? They've had their fill, now they want to have fun, even though Snake Eyes is probably still better than pretty much anything. Okay. So where are you gonna go? You gonna go Singularity and then Terahertz, or are you just gonna go Terahertz like a little bitch? Okay, gonna target that under the, not under the other extra monster zone. That's, oh, you're probably gonna go, yeah, you're gonna go those transcode addition and link decoder into Terahertz, and then Terahertz and the not how I would have done it. Do you have another extender? Am I missing something? He has to have another extender, right? Oh, no, it's just a different line. Oh, okay, he wants to go for the untargetable Firewall Dragon. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. That's fair. That's nice. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Well, time to die. We're gonna go for the Soul Eating Oviraptor. All right, activate Ovi's effects. Yes, sir. All right. He has one bounce, and potentially, is that like Psynet Conflict or some dumb shit? If that is Conflict, you probably want to hit Ovi. I'm not gonna lie, you probably do. Ovi's a good hit for that card. I'm not even gonna lie, it's a good hit. Not a great bounce though. I literally just said not a great bounce. You gotta listen, buddy. You gotta listen. Not a smart bounce. Gotta say. Not on board with that at all. I think that was a terrible move. So we get a couple of options here. If we're feeling cheeky, we go Cerosaurus. If he has Ash, though. If he has Ash, though, we're cooked. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Misk. I'm going to add it to hand. Misk helps us play around Ash, and you're going to see how. So we're going to go Misk first. Got something? Called by the Grave. Oh. So it's not Conflict. Okay, not Conflict. That's fair. That's fine. So Mist does in fact get banished, which is a little bit unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, actually, because that leaves us just as susceptible to Ash as we were. It doesn't help our Ash problem at all. Fuck. It's fine, though. We're still fine. We got plays. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're fine. We got the grind Xeno and Riv. It's all good. Alright. Time to get Zarlin. Fusion summon with our two monsters here. We ideally don't really want to banish the Megalith, whatever, from our thing. This much special I'm talking about Dino Monster and Grave, add it to hand, then if this card was special summon for the graveyard, destroy 2 cards in the field. So you can add Phyresia back to hand, which I don't really want to do, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want to add that back to hand. So I'm gonna leave that in the graveyard, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna leave that where it is. Do I have Lethal? Hang on. No, I don't. Surely not. This may not be worth it. I don't want to give up my vanilla in Grave, because I do like the Xyler's effect to come back from Grave and such, but it's fine. We're definitely just going to go for the Tyranno here. Tyranno into the battlefield. We're going to swing into the... Hang on. I'm going to go you first, right? And the reason I'm going for this guy first is not only does it like lower the attack points and such, but also it's going to trigger this guy to summon from hand. Oh, I was kind of hoping he would summon something from hand so I could beat it as well. But no, he's smart. He knew. Okay, we got that. That was an interesting board. Can't say I agree with it, but it's fine. What is it with people? Like, what's going on? I feel like people are making some, less than optimal decisions recently. That's really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna go Frenzy. Oh, he doesn't have anything for it. Okay, that's good. Nice. Alright, we'll summon Kentrigina. We're gonna pitch you and you. We're not gonna go right away with Kentrigina's effect because he might have Imperm, right? So I'm gonna wait until he either activates Imperm to target it, or he puts a monster on his field so he can't activate Imperm anymore. Right? Playing around Imperm. That's the big thing. Gamma as well, technically. Kind of. But, you know, mainly Imperm. Alright, gonna go Kentrigina then. Pang 2000, gonna copy the Frenzy. Picari is definitely a card. Picari is definitely a card. Gonna go Rexterm. Sending these two. Okay, so what I really want to do is see the spell or trap he searches, and that's going to determine whether or not I go for the Conductor. Okay, grabs this. Reveal a Cyberse monster, add an Adagnister with the same attribute from deck to hand. That's okay. None of them have like an inherent special do they? I don't know if they do. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and stop him from going into the Link one. I think having a face... Oh, having a face-down card stops them though, doesn't it? Because it means the field spell's actually dead. Oh. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we Gucci. Yeah, we okay. Yeah, we killing it. We sweet. We're all good. Got that. Pharisia coming back out. Yeah, because with the way the field spell works for Adagnistr, the field spell means that if you don't have any monsters in your main monster zone, you get to special summon more Adagnistrs from hand. But if you do have monsters in your main monster zone, then you don't get to do much of anything. So, hell yeah. So our opponent's not actually... So that's maybe the reason they made the plays that they were blanking. They weren't actually playing Mathmech. They're playing Adagnistr. So that makes total sense. That makes total sense. You got a scoop, my guy. It's done. You're finished. This game is over. Just pick up, you just hand over your deck and just leave. But you're just making this harder on yourself for no reason. You're just making this harder on yourself. You don't have to do this. I'm gonna bring out Transcode. That's fine. Transcode can't activate its effect, but it is rather meaty, I guess, with the G Golem equipped to it. Into the battle phase, sure. Okay. I got nervous for a second. I forgot that he was in lethal range. Oh. Oh, buddy. I got so nervous for a second. Oh my god, don't do that to me, Master Duel. One more duel. I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of killing it. We are kind of killing it. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like a lot of these are... we haven't, like, resolved, like, combo even once. But, we just be having cards, man. You know? Rexterm and Ultimate Conductor is such a big combo, right? Even just by themselves. It's such a hard combination of cards to deal with. This is a fragile hand, but a good hand. So, we're a little susceptible to interruption here, but... Fuck. I was gonna say, if our opponent doesn't stop Ovi, we're golden, right? But, he did, so here we are. Not fantastic. That's okay. We have seen thus far that our games have been unpredictable, is the word I would go for. So I'm not going to write this game off yet. We can still definitely win. It's going to be tough, I'm not going to lie, but we can do it. Yeah, no, I'm going to let that resolve. Yeah, that's fine. Dropping an Ash for Diabilster. Oh, Snake Eye Kashtira. This one's going to be tough. This one's going to be tough. Okay, playing the original Sinful Spoils. Dropping a Snake Eye Ash. Do you just have two? Oh, he just... Okay, he just has Oak. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Ash grabs public. You know what? We're so dead. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste your time at home. This game is over. He got it. All right. You know what? All things considered, I think we did really well throughout the video. Let's bring up the deck list. Get a little look at it. Yeah, I think we did fine. There's maybe some things I would change. Maybe. I don't know. I think the deck did pretty well. We're still somewhat susceptible to hand traps, and maybe that's just something that can't be fixed, right? But because of our susceptibility to hand traps, it's probably going to be ways for us to drop stuff like the scrap package in this particular version, and to focus more heavily around cards that allow us to play through different kinds of interruption, right? And there's a plethora of cards that assist us in doing this. You could also argue that there is room for additional hand traps as well. That is something that you could play. You could play Droplet. It's a pretty good card in this deck. Droplet's a nice way of putting Dinos in Grave for you to get like instant access to the likes of a Conductor. Pankratops is a really good card for this deck as well. If you want to play Pank, Pank's a really good card. As is the Colossilat if you feel like playing a couple of Dino Wrestlers. There's a lot of really good cards here. Dinos, very flexible deck. This is sort of like your baseline. You could also, if you know, you could play like a second Pill and a second Archosaur to avoid what happened to us in game one, right? But yeah, other than that, the deck's amazing. So that's my thoughts on it. That's my build. If you guys have any questions, anything at all you want to suggest or leave down below, by all means, you can also hop into the Discord to ask questions or bring forth suggestions there. Ultimately, this deck's an awful lot of fun. If you're a Dino fan, you're still in a good spot. You can still definitely make up some cool rounds with Dinos. And I wish you all the best in doing so. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.